Hey, yesterday, like something finally clicked in my head, or it was today, but yesterday was like the final time it happened. And it made me realize, a lot of these people on the streets, they're like severely violent and aggressive and pushy, and they don't have any respect for you. They're always trying to talk to you when you don't want to talk, and they don't care once you tell them like you're busy. You could be like having sex with your girlfriend. And a homeless person might still walk up to you and beg for money and for crack. You could be talking on the phone, or you could be a monk trying to have 10 years of silence to complete your monk training, and they don't care. They might threaten to kill you. And it made me think with all this stuff I see, like you can control the elements, you can cause like droughts and earthquakes and volcanic eruptions and stuff like that in this world. It's obvious. And then I've seen like the times being rewritten, the past being rewritten. And so obviously, like the time can be controlled, right? So if the time's being controlled and these people exist, it makes me wonder if some of these really bad people who complain about their lives and how crappy they are, like you ask them like why. I've asked some of these people like why do you sit around and do nothing for your entire life and just watch TV, and they're like, oh, because life sucks. And eventually I can get that out of them. They're like, I want to die, I'm just waiting 800,000 hours till I die. And it makes me wonder, after like thinking that the other day, and then combining that with like the time, how we can control the time in this planet and go back in time. It makes me wonder, like, like the creators of this world, like they could easily just go back in time and pick out people that they don't want to be able to act up too much, or they want to curse because how they act. And these people would be like the first people I would choose to swat down, is these evil people who like push their way into your life once you've said, I'm busy, back off, or just walked away from them. And then they get like violent and aggressive. Like these are the worst, and they don't even know you. Like these are strangers. And I understand, like, when you know someone like 2 years, you're sick of them and you might get in a fight with them. And I understand like forgiveness for some people, but when these strangers come up to you and they start getting violent and aggressive and pushy, so they can get like 50 cents towards their next crack rock. Um, like that's just sick people. Like I don't even understand the homeless stuff, because if I end up out there, I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to ask anyone for anything. Like I don't ask anyone for jack squat. I'm in the situation I am right now, and I probably should ask for stuff. And one of my viewers sent me money. One of my friends on the social media sent me money, and I never even went to pick it up. Like that's how much I don't care about taking money. I mean, I've taken money from people in the past, and it's like a bad bet. Taking money from someone means you owe them, and taking money from someone who gives you money, it doesn't mean you owe them money. It probably means you owe them some sort of favor. Like I had friends one time when I was in jail for manslaughter. They beat the shit out of the friends of the person I was being blamed for killing because they were running their mouth. And it's like I didn't feel good about that at all, because it's like, dude, now I owe you like some severe fucking payback and stuff. If you ever need someone beaten to a pulp or taken out of this world, it's like now I owe you, and you can pull that favor. And I figured with other people, when girls loan me money and stuff or give me money, and I've never taken a loan from anyone, really, not any specific person. When they do that, like they act like they own you and they have some sort of control over you. So I've like reached a point where I'm not going to take money from anyone, because they're so wicked in their ways when it comes to that. They think you're their slave. They've given you $20. They've given you a place to stay for a week, and now you're their little dog that they kick around and beat in the head with a hammer, literally in many cases. That's why most people's animals don't like them and try to pull away from them. whenever I see them on their leashes. So yeah, what's up with all this stuff? Yeah, does anyone else see any of this, or am I the only one who can see it? Because they're trying to convince me sometimes I'm the only one who knows, and they try to act like they're stupid and they don't know what's going on in this world, and which would imply that I know more than they do. But yet they're like them and the humans are like appearing out of nowhere to talk to me about my personal life, and then I'm like, how do you do that? They're like, there's voices in my head. It's like, well, either I'm that voice in your head and I'm talking to myself here, or I think you're lying to me. And that's kind of what I've come down to here, is trying to figure this out and stuff. But hopefully good people in America have some water to drink when they need it soon.